Good morning. Mwah. Okay, I have a package that came from someone I love very much. You know, it's funny how we make friends and how we keep them or don't keep them. I think when I was, let's see, probably early teens, I met my crazy, rambunctious, vivacious, happy, risk-taking friend, Kara. She was so bold. Nothing like me. I was more, I might have been some of those things, or maybe even all of those things, but I was more of a 3, and she was more of a 9.5 or 10. I had a certain naivete. I was always told that I lacked common sense when I was young. But that girl, she may have lacked common sense, but it was like, she was so bold and brave that it almost didn't matter. It's almost like she seldom had consequences that she wasn't willing to live with and eventually die with. Very brave girl. And she's one of those friends that I keep with me forever. Because I made friends with her, I was able to eventually make friends with her sister, Karen. Karen was a 12. And she was a hot tamale as well. Kara passed away, which broke my heart, because even though she and I had a lot of differences, it was like we had almost like a Thelma and Louise partnership. And her sister, Karen, was like, who do I want to reference? More like I can't think of the name. More like oh gosh. The name escapes me. Like a Bonnie and Clyde. She was more like Bonnie. She was a lot edgier. But because I was friends with Kara, Karen and I became associated, as well as her parents and I. Oh man, we've been down some roads. I remember when Kara and I were spending a lot of time together. Back then, it was the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. And I had gotten in a program for basically abandoned kids, because the orphanage in our town closed down after I was there a few days. And so I got to get into a program. I don't know if it still exists. I haven't heard of it in a long time. Called the CETA program, C-E-T-A. I can't remember what that represented. I hadn't thought about it for years till just now. And so I was able to get help finding an apartment that had very low rent. I think back then it was $60 a month for a beautiful apartment in a old Victorian house. Loved that apartment. And it was a smaller town, so it was close, within walking or bicycle distance. And I think I was 14 or 15. And they also helped me find a job. I was working as an assistant or a receptionist for a Navy recruiter. I felt very grown up, and they helped me get a GED. So I ended up getting my GED before anyone in my class did, since I had to basically drop out from juvenile delinquent behavior. Went to stay out of the bathroom with all the other hood girls. Bad behavior. So I was encouraged to quit. So at a point, I decided to join the Air National Guard, and that meant going away to regular Air Force basic training and tech school. So when I lost the lease on my apartment, because the owner wanted to renovate all the apartments so they could get more money, all these different things were happening at once. And my friend Kara's parents had appreciated me so much because they felt like I was a mature influence on their daughter when she would basically run away from home and couldn't find her. So they tracked her down at my place, and then they met me, saw my apartment, and they thought I was worthy of being trusted with their daughter, and told me if I ever needed anything to let them know. Well, anyway, I don't remember how it all happened, but Kara and her parents were like, well, let's have April come in and she can do whatever she wants with going to the Guard and working, and we'll help her figure out what she's doing, I guess. Anyway, I moved in, and that's when Karen and I got to know each other as well, because she was still spending time at her parents' house. She was older than us. And I was now part of a family. Yeah. They verbally adopted me. And I moved on, joined the military, and then chased dreams in different places and traveled a lot and always kept in touch. But shortly, not too long after I left town, maybe a year or two, Kara passed away. And because of all my traveling and partying, I didn't even, back then we didn't have cell phones. We only had snail mail, no computer access. And so it was some time after Kara's funeral that I was even notified, or that I got the notification. Not that they didn't try, because they did. So that's when, I got more committed to sending cards and letters to the parents and them to me. And gosh, I don't know how long now, Kara's sister Karen and I have been like sisters. We're very different from each other, but I think it's such a valuable relationship to me because she stretches me. She helps me grow as a person. And we've been through some hard times. When we lost her mom, I called her mom, and as her father, Pop, ages, we've kind of had to join forces here and there. And I love that feeling. Lots of family ups and downs as families go, with health issues, different challenges, family dynamics. But I can tell you that sometimes we're not born into a family that's dependable, committed. So when you have the chance to choose a family, or you get chosen, sometimes that blessing is such a gift from God that it can help heal some of those wounds. That's why I encourage a lot of my clients to make family where they can. And especially if they're, you know, not having parents, it's nice to seek out older people too, not just people your own age. Like I've had the grace to have a couple women friends that are my age, and I've also had a couple older women that help bring me comfort. And I can tell you, I miss Karen's mother, my mom, very much. Very much. So anyway, her husband, Pop, he's always been into woodworking, and so he's made some birdhouses lately. So Karen very generously tried to stop by and see me on her way up from Florida to Missouri. And I was just leaving the house to go meet a client to help them choose an apartment. And I felt terrible. They were off an exit just up the road from me. So she wasn't able to give me one of Pop's birdhouses. It was heartbreaking, but I already had those appointments set. I couldn't just bow out, and they had to get going. So she said she would mail it to me. And here I'm unpacking it now. So Karen, I'm gonna send you this video as well. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that's too cute. You know, I'm gonna have to put this somewhere where my dog can't get to it. That is a hoot. I'm gonna put it in my office. Thank you. It's weighted on the bottom too. Look at that. Florida. That's what this reminds me of. Florida. Oh my God. Who comes up with these things? Thank you, Karen. I love your sense of humor. Those are so cute. Lots of packing. Those are great packing. Bonus gifts. That's very sweet of you. Oh, and I got a card. Okay, see? So I love her sense of humor. My sister Faye, that passed away a while back. She's a half sister through my mom, and she used to call me Ape since we were little kids. Since she figured out what an ape was. Oh, a card full, a heart full. Ape, thank you so much for my daddy and mama and Jay and me. You've been like a sister to me for a very long time. Like when Grandma was around, you took care of her too. I will always be here for you, like you is for us. Thank you so much for being there for Mama. And will always be my sister until the day we're not alive. Love you so much, sister. I hope you can come down sometime soon. Sorry we didn't get to see you. Of warm thoughts for you. Had nice time seeing everyone that's up at their trip. Love you forever, your sister Karen. P.S. David says hello. Best brother-in-law ever. I am going to treasure this card. That's so beautiful. Yep. I was adopted into the family and even got to adopt their grandma, Grandma George. Oh my God, I had some of the best times of my life with that old lady. Some of my very best memories with Grandma George. Oh, Karen, I love this card. Thank you. Definitely. I'll put that up in my office too, so I see it all the time. Okay, here's the big prize. Besides the card and the stuffed animals. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. I love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Thank you. Oh. I gotta tell you, I'm a lucky lady. Very lucky. I can't wait to put that out in the yard. I'm so excited. Oh man. Yes, I am one lucky lady. Well, Karen, thank you for taking the time and effort to send this to me. Loving this. What a wonderful gift. These are too cute. Those are too cute. Oh man. All right, sweetheart. I'm gonna have to put these up fast so the dogs don't start chewing, because they will love getting a hold of these, and that would be a mess. Very disappointing. Okay, so yes, the stuff will get taken care of as soon as possible. So meanwhile, I just wanted to say I didn't mean to do that. I'm glad nothing was breakable. Holy cow. Okay. You know, one of the worst poisons in the world is loneliness. And so when we get a chance to have people in our lives that add comfort and joy, it's really important. So keep your eyes open, especially if you don't live in a household that has people in it that you love and can count on. Keep your mind and eyes open for incidental family, accidental family. Yeah. All right. I love you. Bye for now.